Let's get to the Daily Sun. That's leading with the issue of northern security. Actually, two issues, but a broader, bigger one has to do with security. The other one has to do with the GDP numbers that have just been released by the MBS, 3.98, and the major drivers of the Daily Sun. Northern governors, royal fathers, rise up against insecurity. We must act now or lose not. Governors to raise 19 billion monthly at Security Trust Fund. Our region must work together to tame security challenges. That's according to the Sultan. If you go to the Vanguard newspaper, it's literally leading with the same thing. Vanguard newspaper says, Northern governors, OK, state police suspend mining. So the riders, I'm trying to get to the riders in just a moment, one region will collapse if terrorists abduct nursing, murder 10 others in Kano. Panic at the Abuja school as students mistake soldiers for kidnappers. Police foil planned mass kidnap attack. So, Mr. Fatai, the headlines apparently is just a reflection of what we're dealing with. What do you make of it?
Yeah, good morning once again. Talking about Northern Governor OK State Police, I agree with that. You remember a few days ago, also the Southern Governor, they met, they went on the same direction of it is high time we have a state police. But my problem now is that just like you are talking about funding, but if they can tackle the problem, and the issue that I also want to point out is that they must be sourced locally. You remember, even in Nigerian police, sometimes they bring, I don't know where the idea came from, maybe somebody from the east to come and head a police command, or to come and like a commissioner of police in a state in the west. I think all these, when they are trying to make up personnel for state police, they should all be sourced locally because they live among the people, they stay within the people. They know the terrain, and of course, maybe a former commissioner of police should head that unit, as long as it has to do with the protection of life and property, as long as it has to do to secure our borders, to secure our businesses, to secure people who are going about their daily duty. I'm also in support of that. They talk about mining. It's just that I don't have the full information. Like there's some of the insecurity in the northern part because some people are using that, so that they can perpetrate or do illegal mining. I don't know what that is, but coming from the northern governor, because they know where the shoe pinches, they feel that if they should stop this, maybe it will tame or reduce the insecurity activity, and they can be able to focus on it. It's a collective effort, just like we said, and they must do it and get it right. It's not just about, also they talk about contributing 19 billion naira every month to tackle the security. My problem is not in contribution. My challenges will be that how will they adjudicate it, how will they use it judiciously to make sure that it's not the time to settle their crony, it's not the time that to award contract or surveillance to their political party or members or who are affiliated with them. So when it comes to the issue of security, I'm sure they are short of personnel. They want to be in charge, they want to be in control. So let's see the positive side than the negative side. Whether they are going to abuse it, yes, of course. But as long as it's providing, keeping people safe and sound, I'm in for it. It's a good one for them to go.
Well, there's more on security, Mr. Fetayo. Let's head to the New Telegraph this morning, which also captures, another event that we have reflected on, but it will be interesting to get your thoughts. Amid renewed attacks, Defense Minister Badaru resigns. Committee cites ill health. And there are a few riders there. US, UK, France, others supporting Nigeria. That's ascribed to the federal government. As Ribadu visits Kontangura, I believe that's the community where the 300 children were abducted from St. Mary's Catholic Church, and says abducted Catholic school pupils will be back soon. Ex-CDS Musa meets Tinubu over rising attacks. Our troops can end terrorism They are not cowards. That's ascribed to General Nwachukwu. And Agbekoya deploys members to tackle banditry, kidnapping in Oyo. That's a local security initiative in Nigeria's southwest, Agbekoya. And we're wondering earlier on if these events are sort of related. The resignation of the Minister of Defense and, of course, ex-CDS General Musa visiting the president yesterday. Mr. Fetayo, your thoughts?
Yeah. First and foremost, I think the former Minister of Defense has done noble. You know, when your health fails you, is for you to step aside. The reason why I say he has done noble because if we are to be some of our political leaders, they will do what they call sit tight, and why they become a clog, they become an hindrance, you know, to the progress, to the security challenges that we are having. They are adding insult to injury, because if your health is failing you, is first and foremost you need to take care of your health. So if he has resigned so that others can step in and get the job done, it's not the time to play politics with it. It's not the time to just sit tight and all of that. That was why I said he has done noble. Then going to sometimes just I listen to you people, you are doing some analysis about some appointment. It's just to settle a political score. It's just to, you know, reward their political ally or crony or sycophant, as it were, because sometimes you check the background. What is the doctor doing to manage finance? You know, sometimes I'm just using that as an example. And another one I want to talk about is the issue of our NSA saying that the 300 abducted pupils or students will soon be back. It's not just, you know, these children gaining their freedom. Who are the perpetrators? Who are the people in charge? It's the high time they need to publicly, you know, shame them or prosecute them. You know, let's know so that it will serve as a deterrent, because you can't continue to do the same thing and expect different results. And you can see it's as if it's like, oh, this is new illegal business that is going on now. Nothing will happen. You know, as they say in Nigerian part, nothing will happen if we do it. You know, but when they see that people are being prosecuted, their sponsors are being prosecuted, you know, serving time and all of that, people will tend to sit back. And of course, I love the fact that the US, the UK, and France, they want to support Nigeria technically to fight terrorism. Not that we don't want it to come and invade our nation. We are talking about Libya. They have never remained the same since saying that they want to come and liberate the people. So if you have the information that we do not have, share with our security personnel, train, retrain. You have drones that can monitor, that can, you know, those are the technology I felt that they should share. So it's a good one. At least it will also increase our bilateral relationship with those foreign nations. But just for their troop to come and take over the world, no, it's Nigerian problem and deserve Nigerian solutions.
Let's take a look at this Nigeria. Of course, you would expect it to lead with security stories as well. You know, it would appear as though there's a difference in the reactions that we're seeing. I mean, 2014, during the Chibok girls' abduction, almost 300 were abducted, and there was, you know, national uproar, which eventually culminated into the defeat of then-President Goodluck Jonathan. There was international uproar as well. But just take Nigeria alone, over 300 pupils abducted. It's quite different. So I don't know if Nigerians are tired, if they've been desensitized or what have you. But that's the front page of this Nigeria. Yeah, Defense Minister Badara resigned. Says he'll quit over ill health and all of that. But there's also the story around Nigeria's economy, expanding 3.98% on agriculture, industry, recovery. So it looks like economic numbers are doing something else, whether you look at inflation or GDP figures. So, Mr. Fetayo, what do you make of this? Is this some sort of silver lining?
Yeah, you know, just like they said that all fingers are are not equal. This one has its own role, that one has its own role. Yes, we have our challenges, but if economy is bouncing back a bit, especially agriculture, which I think the government also need to pay more attention. And I'm sure when our farmers are safe to go to farm, when the farm produce, find their way to the market, food security, it snowball to economy empowerment. So the number might be few, but it's an addition to us. Whatever it is they are doing, and they should keep it up. For example, I was making a kind of findings 2 days ago. How much are they selling a bag of rice now? So I was getting between 57,000, to 60,000, which about 3 months ago you'll be talking about 90,000, 80,000. So the numbers are coming down gradually. Whatever it is they are doing, they should focus more on it. And also on the riders that said an inside information that he had to go because he was inefficient. All these things put together, just like when your health is failing you and you don't want to agree, it will definitely show in your performance. It might be part of it, but since a source at the presidency saying that they just have to go, but as long as your health comes first, even in Yoruba, they say health is wealth. Is when you are healthy, that's when you can go to work, do your job or move from point A to point B. And heading the Ministry of Defense, as in being a former Minister of Defense, is 24 hours job. So it will take a toll on you if you are not sound initially. But for the economy recovery, 3.9, yeah, they are doing well. And that industry, they can do better, especially in agriculture. If you want to do large-scale farming, if you are collecting loan from bank, those are the things government can do. That it has to be 1 digit, so that they can, when we have food security, I think it reduces crime, because an idle hand is the devil workshop.
All right, Mr. Feta, if I'll let you go. News of the resignation of Osun State Governor Adeleke. Does it surprise you?
No. It's like homecoming, because for the past 3 months or thereabout, you've been seeing one governor or the other. It's just a matter of time before you will see another one. So my fear is not that people or the governors coming to maybe the current what's it called, the APC or whatever party they choose to, is the structure that is on ground, because towards by next year the picture will begin to become more clearer. That it's just like you're having to captain in a ship, and definitely one will not, like they say that no grief for anybody. One will not want to allow the other to outshine. Let's see how that plays. But it's just like what we expected before. All these, no, I'm not going anywhere, I'm with PDP, whatever it is. It's just another story for another day.
All right. Mr. Adeleke Ifetayo, thank you so much for your analysis. Mr. Adeleke Ifetayo is the CEO of Megastar Magazine and also a journalist. Thank you for analyzing for us this morning. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
So I'm sure Bukola was wondering, where is Mr. Adeleke going? Where do you think he's going?
Well, he hasn't announced his destination yet.
Is it difficult to guess where they are going?
Of course, we have a fair idea, but let's just wait for the announcement, the big announcement.
There are lots of options for him. Just to be clear, Nigeria is not a one-party state. And 19 political parties.
I like your optimism,
Let me list the parties.
I'm one of the leaders of anti-one party.
Good. So let's list the parties. There's AAC.
He's not going there.
There's
ADC.
Keep going now.
No, I'm not getting it. There's YPP.
He's not going there.
Okay, there's ADC.
He's not going there.
So what? APC.
What else?
Whatever happened to joining AAC?
I'll be sure.
Joining Omoyele Showore's party.
You didn't mention LP, by the way.
There's Labour Party.
It's not going there.
Well,
I would like
you don't recognize LP as a party.
No, there's 19 of them.
Funny enough,
I have not run through all the list.
Funny enough, right now, the only opposition that seems stable, not because they are stable, the word is seems stable, is ADC right now. But they've not proven themselves because it's early in the day to show their capacity. It is next year's election we will know whether they've come to the party or not. So that is how we're looking at it's not 2027 though. It is next year's off-cycle election. That will be.
But the test has already begun.
No. It's still, I think it's
with Anambra election.
No. It's still except you don't except you don't understand politics. No, it's not going to be fair. That just barely. You know how long they took to even have their leadership sorted out.
Elections.
Yes,
there were by-elections.
That's what I'm saying now. When did they?
So those are smaller elections. No, at least that you should be able to cleanse one office.
It doesn't work that way because they fought hard. Because before growth, there has to be stability. Growth comes after stability.
Are you a consultant, a political person?
No, but Jeffrey, you have to be consistent in your position. You had said they seemed a little stable.
So I'm saying that...
And you're also saying that there has to be growth before stability.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So
what I'm
two political consultants.
What I'm saying is that when they started off, see the battle over the leadership of David Mark and whether or not... You see that period? That's when those by-elections were coming. There was no way. If I'm a politician, I can't go and join that kind of party when they have not sorted out their leadership. Stability started coming when INEC finally recognized them. Now, it's quick too early in the day within this year to say their performance. In fact, if you want to do their performance, you can also give them some credit. They beat Labour. They beat PDP in Anambra. PDP scored 1,000 and something. The first position went to ABGA, second went to YPP, third went to Labour Party. ADC came fourth. PDP came somewhere around fifth or sixth or so. So you get the point. So the numbers are consistently increasing. That's how you measure. So now that there's a bit of stability, let's now see growth. And the next cycle of election will know whether these guys are serious or not. Is it clear now?
Well, I don't know if Kari is still as optimistic after that analysis. No, we'll find out in yet another off-cycle election how well ADC and the other parties will do.
We wish all the parties well.
Politics this morning. We're talking security. We'll take a moment now. When we return, we'll unveil our very first segment. So stay with us. We'll be right back.